A three ball, and there's Derrick Rose on the assist from Kevin Garnett. Rose has got 6, and a nightly double-double threat is...
He can break you down solo, but coming off a screen, how are you going to stop KD?
Rose, good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter. Look.
Outside Rose. Baseline jumper, and there it is for him. Rose has got 13. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for Washington. He put together quite a quarter. From deep, Rose scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and
career best season for Kyrie Irving in 2018-19. Scoring just as great as ever, but it was the other area.
And his willingness to share the basketball.
On its way from Rose for 2, and it's good off the back rim and in. Rose has got 29.
And behind you, and you're going to pay.
And the basket by Rose.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Rose against Irving. Rose, that's good. Rose has got 10 points in just the second half.
Derrick Rose inside is a treat to watch because...
Here's Rose, and that one drops for him. Rose has got 30. And now Washington's starting group. We've got Garnett, also Howard out there. Derrick Rose is out there with Hart, and it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot.
Hard to textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Well, this is what you're trying to do.
Oh, and here comes Rose, all alone. Yep, that one goes. Rose has got 5 now.
Elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
Was there any steal in the 2017 draft bigger than Donovan Mitchell? My goodness, guys, Utah looks like they found a franchise player with him.
I mean, to see a player...
Out to Rose. Over Bogdanovich, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 14 points for Rose. Washington leading now by 8. 14 feet away, Rose gets the bucket. Rose has got 16.
Boy, you look at Rose, and you just love the imagination he brings to his offense.
Conley against Rose. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rose has got the lead up to 13 now for Washington.
It just seems like the more he could star the team needs to push them to the next level. Utah had to give up a fair sum to get him, but it was worth the risk. He said letting his hair down was a way of letting go and just being confident in himself. And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to
rebound. 16 feet away, and it's good off the glass. Rose has got 29 in the game.
Rose has an expansive playlist of moves, which is a problem for defenders.
Good job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from him. They've made a nice push to keep it close. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't.
Bogdanovich is checked in. It's stolen by Rose. And finished off by Rose.
Boy, he's an absolute blur. Derrick Rose, cat-like quickness.
Like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
With the ball, he's got 9, and there it is for him. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stat.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there, and that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor. If you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the... Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. And Rose drops them both.
That's a great job getting to the line. In the biggest moment of the game, yes.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making it.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things the killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game. Beyond Kyrie Irving.
Explosiveness by Derrick Rose is one of the reasons why a lot of guys do not want to guard him.
Washington shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw drops for Rose. And both free throws good for Rose. Brooklyn trails by 9. The free throw drops for Rose.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Knocks down the 3 ball. And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Well, folks, that's gonna do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taking...
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed.
It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.